Okay guys, today a video that I've been wanting to make for a very long time is finally happening. The card room is basically finished. I mean, we need to hang up like 2 more things and we're completely done, but I can't wait anymore. I just want to show you guys this because it's been so long and I've been promising it in my videos, and now finally we're gonna be able to see it. So come along with me guys and I'll show you guys the card room. So, ladies and gentlemen, this is the card room. We have it decked out in here, sports memorabilia, and it's only gonna grow as it keeps on going. Real quick, the VT sticker, it's falling off. I have no idea why. I'm gonna get a new one. I'm gonna show you guys piece through piece. It's just everything that we have. Starting off though, we have the table. So this is where I will do most of my videos. Hold on, I gotta move this out of the way. I should have set up before, but you guys get to see this live with me. Okay, so this is the table. As you can see, we have all sorts of stickers on here and all stuff. So I've been collecting stickers and just putting them on here. We got some pretty cool ones too. So we have like different colleges. So we have Colorado State, NIU, Fresno, BYU, Wyoming. What else we got? Colorado's up here. So just a whole bunch of stickers. This is where I do most of my filming, most of my videos. That's my tripod that I got. And I got it for like $10 on Amazon. Amazon, you can get anything. But this is really cool. I've been collecting for a long time. I finally brought it up here, so that's nice. This is what I mean by we're almost finished. We got a couple more things to nail in. Like this, the Louisville Slugger bats. This is a very cool piece of memorabilia. I haven't seen this anywhere. My dad got it down in Atlanta, and he brought it back to Arizona, and now we have a Louisville Slugger. So as you can see, that's Babe Ruth right there. That's Lou Gehrig. And this was a sponsorship for the bats, and they're both holding some. So we're probably gonna hang that up around somewhere. This is the bed / comforter. So if I ever have guests, I could just bring them over here and sit down. This is the safe, as I like to call it. It's basically just a card briefcase. But you got all sorts of good stuff. I'm gonna make a video coming soon. It's basically just all the cards in here, but we have a lot of different sports. This is where you'll see most of the cards of the day. So as you see, the Bo Jackson cards right there, and just like other random cards like the Bobbies and all that stuff. So there's a lot of value in this box. These are cards that could go to PSA, but PSA right now is like $1,000 for one card. So it sucks. These are just some pens. This is a drill, of course. This is just part of the collection. So this is day 6 of cards, but this is the big overall thing. This holds, I think 35 PSA cards. Could be more. Oh yeah, that's another thing. We painted the wall too. So I made the wall a nice Yankee color. This is stuff for later. But we have a whole row of Patrick's, and then this is more current football, minus the Joe Montana and the Larry. But and a Jamar Gibbs numbered to 199. That's a numbered. And then down here we have a Con and Cooper, Shaq's, Victor rookies right there. Here we have more Coopers, Lucas, and Aaron Judges. And then we have our Shohei's, Bobby's, and then we have one Bo Jackson down there. Very cool card. I'm going to put the Caleb Williams in here, so transition. There's the Caleb right there. But these are just very cool cards. We submitted all of these. We bought probably 3 of them, but mostly all of these have been gotten out of packs. and then put into, and then, you know, PSA, and then put into the case. I'm sorry, I'm not good at commentating, but there are all the cards right there. Moving on, we got some shelf work over here. So really quick, this is a pennant right here that was signed by the Jayhawks. So the entire team, this was the 24 team. They made it to the Elite Eight, I think. And over here we have another. This is a signed hat. I go to the KU camp, basketball camp every year, so it just gets something signed. This is probably one of my coolest signed things. This is Jack Caglione. He is a first baseman and outfielder for the Royals. So that's the Jack Caglione signature. This ball is very special to me because we got it at the July 4th game from the D-backs here in Arizona, and they were playing, and the Royals ended up winning. But it was a close game. I think it was 4-2. But anyways, Vinny Pasquantino threw up a ball during the end of the inning. Just threw up a random ball. It was basically directly to me, and I got the ball. And then later in the game, where it was the fireworks, it was July 4th fireworks, I ended up getting Jack to sign the ball, which was absolutely incredible. It is not a brand new ball. As you can see, there's like scarring right there, but it's probably one of my favorite pieces that I have in this entire room. It was very cool. Right here, we just have a gold football, basic, no signatures, but you know, it's gold, so there's something. This is a metallic poster. This is more just baseball legends right there. This is a Chiefs helmet. It's signed by the running back from the first time they beat the 49ers. Right there. We are big. My dad is from Kansas City, so before you say he's a bandwagon, he actually was born in Kansas, so he does have room to talk. He had to struggle through a lot of years of suffering with the Chiefs, and then they are good now. Right here is a part of a goat fuel. This is what Jerry Rice sponsors. But it has all sorts of athletes, and one of them is Babe Ruth. Being honest, goat fuel is not that good. That one was like blueberry lemonade, which is a weird flavor, but yeah, it's not good. There's a nacho helmet, so you eat nachos out of it, and then you just have helmets, Royals. Over here's probably my dad's favorite piece. So this is Super Bowl where they beat the Eagles here in Arizona. Now the cool thing about this, I'm gonna get on the ladder here. We actually went to the Super Bowl, and I'm not 100% sure, but I'm probably 99. That red mark, very scary. That red mark right there, that's us. I'm about 98% sure that's us. I had the picture to prove it too, but that's in Arizona. This is where they won, so all the confetti's going around. But it's probably one of the best moments of my life. And we have a poster from it where we went to Kansas City. We got a poster, framed it, did all that. So that's probably my dad's favorite piece. Down here, just some little things. So this is just a Spider-Man piñata. No idea why I have that. We just have it. This is a bat that is from Eric Hosmer. He is an all-time Royal. This is a broken bat, but it's still in good condition right there. There's a back where Eric Hosmer is numbered 40. My dad will have to talk to you guys later in that, but he knows a lot about Eric Hosmer. I'm not exactly sure. But he switched his number, but that was when he was a Royal, but he still had the old number. And then over here, we just have a trash can, but it is a basketball trash can, so I can practice shooting my shots when I have terrible cards over here and throw it into the bucket. Over here is some signs that we're going to put up, but it took up some space. So these are metallic too. Just put those right there for now. This is odds and ends cards. So all that down there is just random cards. That is my collection. I like collecting cards that you know, where it's like they're not exactly the best athlete, but it's still a really cool card. I like collecting those. Right here is a very cool collection. The Star Wars made trading cards for a little bit, and we have the entire friggin' collection. So that's just a random card. But as you can see, these are official cards, but it says Amazing Robot C3PO and not, you know, the actual letters, but it's actually C3PO. Those are just that's just one cool card of many. You know, you have Luke Skywalker cards, Han Solo. This is valued, I have no idea how much my dad got it for because he won't say, but this is valued probably around $4,000. I know it's a lot of money, but it's very cool just to have, just to like pick up a random card and be like, oh, sorry, yeah, whatever that is. So, if you also have the entire set, which we do, on the back, it makes its own sort of puzzle, and that's really cool. Over here is more of our PSA that aren't some of the more valuable cards. They're still kind of value. They're just not like the PSA 10s or the Victor Wembanyama Cracked Ice of the world is all. Over here is more random stuff. So, not exactly the best cards, but not the worst cards either. Over here, what's up, guys? Over here is my mom's stuff. So, I have a whole lot of my old yearbooks and my mom's old yearbooks and my grandma's old yearbooks and all that stuff. This is more just a family history right here. But on top, we do have a baseball lamp, which is pretty cool. We got the baby photo of me. This is a bobblehead of Vinny Pasquantino when they got blown out by the Yankees. But, you know, it's a bobblehead. This is the Pasquatch because his nickname is the Pasquatch. Over here we have a ball from the World Series. This is from 15? Yeah, it's from 15 right there. And then we just have Royals baseball plushie. And then we have a hot dog hat. Very random stuff in here. But we're just big collectors of things. So we have a lot of those. On this shelf, we have an unboxed Pasquatch. And then we have a Yankees hat that I actually got from New York. It's very cool. Just a hat. But the fact that I got it from New York is really cool, not just like Amazon or something. So this I had in one of my videos, but this is a piece of the All-Star Court from 2024. This is where Dame went off, and it's also the highest scoring All-Star game of all time with like 400 points or something like that. So that's a piece from the court. And then where the red is, that's where it could have been from. As you can see, it's limited edition of 50,000, which I know sounds like a lot, but it is a super rare piece of wood. So that's pretty cool. So we got a super rare piece, not like basic, regular. There's the door. Really quickly, we have, this is just another picture of Babe Ruth. One of the coolest ones that we have. This is one of my dad's favorites as well. Over here is probably the most expensive piece in the entire room. And it is a picture of Babe Ruth with the document. It's not the official, but it is a very close replica of the transfer paper from Babe Ruth to go to the Red Sox to the Yankees. It's called the Deal of the Century. If you want to read that, you can right there. But as you know, the Yankees went on to win 7 world championships, and Boston ends up being in a slouch for over 80 years. So that's a very cool piece of memorabilia to have. As I said before, we're not 100% finished. We are going to put something right here. We're thinking a Major League poster. And then, well, yeah. Well, this will keep on growing. As I keep on going, I hope my videos get better and better. I've decided that this video won't be edited because I kind of want it to be all in one shot. and not for you guys to miss out on anything. But yeah, this is the card room. I hope you guys like it. Oh, the one last thing. So when I did the snow globe things for NBA for the 2025 season, we bought VJ and Cooper. So now we have all 4 rookies, and I'll hang that up somewhere because that's pretty cool. We also have PSA magazines. So we will have all of our PSA magazines up here at one point. But yeah, I never know how to do outros on these videos. So I'm going to say, to the best and say you guys can see me. Please subscribe, like the video if you do like what's happening. I am growing my channel. I'm trying to get better with editing and all that stuff. As I said before, this video will not be edited because I want you guys to see this all in one shot. Thank you guys for watching. If you did, please subscribe so I can pay for some things in there. And see you guys in the next video. Goodbye.